So this is really true. There was a time we heard that Buhari wanted to marry another wife. So these cabals were the ones behind it, because they wanted to bring another new person, because they felt that maybe Aisha Buhari was really, really powerful. So we are beginning to understand, because we saw all of these traces and all of that. And that was why she went to Dubai for almost 6 months, even when women went to go and visit her for her birthday and they took cake there. And people are like, what is happening? We know that all through the time Buhari was sick, when he was in London, the woman was not there. And I was just wondering what could be happening. And that was the reason why a lot of people really had that mindset that, yes, something happened to Buhari long before now and they were trying to hide it. I'm sure we are going to get to the root of this whole thing, because the woman is just coming as small. The question is that, what will Nigerians do? And I've said it that time that even if everything that that were being insinuated that time, if it came to limelight, what will Nigerians do? Nothing. Just like what is happening to us now. Few people will just talk about the situation and everybody will move on. The thing was really, 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 really strong that Buhari wanted to marry another wife. So we now see that all this confession, all these things that Aisha Buhari is saying now is beginning to make sense. It's beginning to make meaning, even to the extent that all the arrangements made by Aisha, the Cabal, the so-called Cabal. But we are expecting her to mention name. She just saying Cabal. But people can put one or two things together to say, yes, okay, these are the people she was referring to. Well, this information is unsavory, very absurd. A president that was made alien to his family. No wonder Nigeria suffered. I said it. No wonder Nigeria suffered under his presidency. Nobody to warn him, nobody to advise him, except the selfish individuals whose sole duty is to take advantage of the old man. Very unfortunate. Tinubu should stop saying he will follow his footsteps. These footsteps must be completely destroyed. It is bad. You have exposed your family privacy too much, Madam Aisha. It is necessary. Buhari behaved badly. Which privacy? She's trying to clear future for her children, because Mr. Buhari have done a lot of damages to this country. That is why he asked why women to tell Nigeria for forgiveness. Okay, please, Nigeria, please understand this woman's feeling. That woman, she is sick in her brain. Really, she's sick. No wonder this woman put up a very big fight. People like, so it doesn't mean two of them know they talk. So they were not really talking. They were not in good terms. That's why she would just come out and be saying some things. See, it's beginning to make sense. And they were saying, oh, it is one woman. They just used that one to cover up, because the other thing was, and she herself was really putting up a strong fight, and that was why most of the things could not really, could not really work out that time. When she was talking about a Aso clinic and all of that, she was saying that people were saying, at some point she didn't say anything again. They shut her up because the husband was not listening to her. Maybe Buhari would have done better if he had listened to his wife. But this Cabal just came all of a sudden, come from nowhere. All of them, their children, grandchildren, and all of that. Mama Daura and I will be number one on that list. Forget about it. There's nothing anybody wants to tell me. There is nothing anybody wants to tell me. Well, madam, you rented a place for your dying husband and left the key for a concierge and the name of a trusted security aide and left, nowhere to be found to be beside him. What a Greek gift. You didn't even divorce him, and you didn't even let him be. He was a lion that died a very lonely death. You still don't even understand what you did by hastening his death. Buhari did us bad in this country. He did us bad in this country. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.